In this video, we're going to cover the acceptance of an article and the copy editing stage. As soon as the author has uploaded a revised version of their article, the senior editors will receive the following email. When you click on the link, you'll be brought to the page where under the revisions, you'll see the revised file has been added. And so when you click on this, you can download it, and you can click on the letter to the editor as well, which we request all authors to submit with their revisions. And so when you open that letter to the editor, here we want to see that they've appropriately addressed each of the concerns that were raised by the reviewers, and highlight how they made those changes within their revised version. And so we want to make sure that this is reasonable and they've addressed everything that the reviewers had pointed out. And then you want to go into the document itself, the revised article, to see that through their tracked changes, they've appropriately incorporated each of those revisions and feedback, such as here with the references being correctly formatted to the Vancouver style. And so what we want to do now is prepare this version as the accepted version. So we're going to remove all of the markup, that is to say the tracked changes, and we accepted all the changes. And so now we're keeping this as a record of what we will accept. So we call this the accepted revision, and it's good to also throw in the date as well. So what we want to do is record this. So we want to upload this file. We'll call it the article text as well. And we go into our files and find that accepted version. Here we just make sure that this is not listed as a revision of an existing file. We're just adding this as again another reviewed file. And so now we want to formally accept it. So we click the accept submission button, which will generate this text. As you'll see here, we indicate that we will be providing the author with a copy edited version soon, and that we want them to take the time to fill out the authorship agreement. So we're not going to submit any of the papers or the revised papers, but we want to submit this author agreement at this time. And so at this stage here, we can attach the accepted version. So we record the editorial decision, and the author will be notified. And so now we're within the copy editing stage. So here, for the sake of concision, again, we'll take the original, the accepted version, and here we just provide an example of the types of copy edited versions. So here, make sure to use the track changes to reflect all of the copy edits, and so these are proofreading and spell checking and just ensuring that it's in its final version. And to capture this, we're going to add it as a discussion point. So you need to send this to the author and say, here are the copy edits, and this is an example email you might provide. And we also want to send or attach that copy edited file. So here we again use article text, and this is going to be a copy edited version. So the file name is reflected as being a copy edited file, and so it's attached. And now when we press OK, this will be sent to the author. And so at this point, we've both accepted the submission and provided to the author, and we've also submitted the copy edited version again to the author. And that basically wraps up the acceptance and copy editing phase.